Greetings Wanderer, this is Atlas here and today I'm going to be breaking down a song called End of the World from the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure original soundtrack. And boom. Okay, definitely I need to find the English version of the lyrics. Wow, the song has so many variations. Star Platinum! That was awesome. This song is crazy. Its variations are crazy. Some arpeggios in the solo. Oh, there's their variation. This song is progressive as hell. Sounds like a progressive metal song. Yeah, beat him to a pulp. That was awesome. Okay, this song is really fun, so let's break it down. Okay, to start with the breakdown, I'm left wondering if this song, if the composer made this song based on the opening animation. It's like the creators of JoJo gave him the opening animation, and they said, well, make something to fit the opening, okay? Because it sounds like that is the case. The reason why I say this is because the variations in the track are a little bit unorthodox. Like if you were to go back to Stand Proud, for example, the song has a more regular structure in the way the variations are implemented in the song, but in this one, they are all over the place. Now, speaking of Stand Proud, I've noticed that this particular song is way darker than Stand Proud. Actually, Stand Proud has actually a more hopeful tone to it. It's more melodic, way more melodic than this song. Especially the chorus, because the chorus is very heroic and it's very much in the power metal style of writing music. You know, power metal is all about epicness and heroic deeds and whatnot, and that's why it sounds the way it sounds. But this song is way more darker, and I'm guessing it's because of the progression of the story, right? The last episode that I've seen is Iggy versus Pet Shop, okay, against the bird. That's the last episode that I watched. And obviously, I'm getting very close towards, the final battle with Dio. So, in an essence, I think this song is basically, trying to make the transition in between the beginning of the adventure, all the Stardust Crusaders going around the world, traveling towards Dio's lair, let's say, which is a less bleak sort of travel. Is more of an adventure kind of thing, but now they are near the final boss, right? So it's more this song is not so much about the Stardust Crusaders, but about Dio himself, the glooming menace of Dio in the final part of the anime. Now, going more into the specifics of the song, I did mention that it's like almost like a progressive metal song because it has so many variations in the song itself. It has these very groovy riffs, the down-tuned guitars, for the heaviness. It has even some neoclassical elements, especially in the way the composer did the accents in the riff. Some are chromatic apologies in nature, and also the sum of the arrangement in the strings are actually sounds very neoclassical in my opinion. Even in the guitar solo, in the way their pages are composed in the guitar solo. Have some very neoclassical influences into it, so I think that's pretty cool. Another thing that I would like to mention is that the song has some very brief moments or parts where it opens a little bit, of space and breathes and relieves the tension. But they are very scarce, and they happen here and there, and the tension builds again really fast. So in an essence, I understand why this is, because like I said before, it's about the glooming menace of Dio, right? It's the permeating menace, the constant menace, the potentially everlasting menace of Dio. So that amount of, there has to be like a threshold of tension all the time, and going below that threshold happens in between some parts of a song here and there, especially in what part specifically I think where we can only hear the strings, the string section and whatnot, without all the metal going on. But then it builds really fast to build upon that threshold again, and then it has variations towards going above the threshold and maintaining the threshold of it. Now let's talk a little bit about the lyrics, okay? The opening part of the lyrics is the tale, left asleep at the deep sea, the heat rising from the rippling sand, the call of destiny echoes once again. So I think obviously it's opening about the tale of how Dio came to be again in the world. You know, he abducted or he took by force the body of Jonathan. He was buried deep in the sea. He was rescued by a couple of fishermen and whatnot, and now he's back. And I think the rest of the song is pretty much, in terms of the storytelling of the lyrics, is basically, you know, the clash in between Dio and the Stardust Crusaders. However, I would say that it's more specifically about the clash in between Dio and Jotaro, or in this case, it's talking more about the stand itself, the Star Platinum, which is Jotaro's stand. Also, a certain double meaning about talking about blood, right? So you have that blood thing going on, of course, about the vampirism of Dio. However, that blood mentioned in the lyrics also translates towards Jotaro and Joseph, because it's the legacy of the Joestars, right? Right now, Dio has in his possession Jonathan's body, so it's a very interesting mix in between the blood of the vampirism, the blood of the desecration, if you will, of the Joestar's legacy, because it's the first Joestar that we see in the whole series, right? Jonathan, the desecration of his body, and the legacy, the blood legacy of Jonathan. To finalize my commentary, I would like to mention that I'm kind of torn in between Stand Proud and this song, because I like Stand Proud more because it's more, structurally the song is more follow along sort of a song, you know, it's more of a single, it has more as of a single sound to it, while this song in particular, End of the World, is darker. I like that this song is darker because it fits really well the storytelling of the series itself. However, like the structure, it's not as follow along, you know what I mean? So I think I'm gonna give this song a B tier. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like and share it with your friend. Also, please don't forget to visit my Patreon, my Ko-fi profile, and my Ko-fi store in case you want to support my work further, and my Teespring merch shop. And of course, ex nihilo nihil fit.